Good morning, y'all. Once again, it is 10 o'clock. No, I did not just get up, but I woke up several times this morning for one reason or another, and then kind of laid in the bed looking at my phone till about 9 o'clock, and then got up, took my dogs out, and now I'm eating my breakfast. Have some scrambled eggs and cheese with a little bacon on top, and some salsa, some toast. And I got me some coffee, of course. This morning I'm drinking in my get your own mug cup. Yesterday I found some McCafe pumpkin spice coffee pods in Ollie's for $2.99 for a 12 pack, which is really cheap, and I picked up some because I do like pumpkin spice coffee. However, I do not like pumpkin spice everything. They try to put it in everything and it's ridiculous. So I'm having a little bit of fall in my cup this morning because it's hot outside, but it's nice and cool in my house. And yeah. And someone asked me yesterday about this. Well, she was talking about this blanket on the back of my chair, which is really just, if y'all have been watching the podcast, you'll know that it's only really half a blanket. I don't even think it's half a blanket. It's I use it as a wrap, just to wrap around my shoulders. That's how small it is. Because it was a crochet along I started a long time ago, and I never finished, and I just had no idea where I was or how to finish or whatever, so I decided to give it up. But I did tell them that I would look for the pattern, and I'm still looking because I'm trying to remember where I got this from, where I got the pattern from. I'm pretty sure it's still free because it was free on her blog for the crochet along. I just got to remember the name because that's the thing about my memory. I have a very visual memory, so I can remember what things look like. I can remember what her blog page looks like. Can't remember the words though. My visual memory does not include words. So I am still looking for that. I haven't forgotten about it. Hopefully I'll figure out, remember, or find something that reminds me today of what this pattern was. But this is just red heart with love and a tan and peacock. So, and I did love the pattern. It had lots of cool, interesting things in the pattern. So I just knew I wouldn't finish it because it had been sitting for so long. So it's just something I needed to move out of my bag. But anywho, I'm gonna finish my breakfast, probably answer some comments, and then I've got to sew because tomorrow morning I go back to school. Well, the local high school starts back tomorrow, and I have an afternoon class there during the fall, but I was asked, the lady that does they have a Move On When Ready program, which is where they take college classes while they're in high school and get credit. And she's like the liaison between the school and the students and stuff. And she has to give them all kinds of paperwork they got to fill out and make sure they've taken the test they have to take to get into the classes. And so she asked me if I'd help her with that. So I've got to go in the morning and help her from 8 to 11:30. Then I'll have me a lunch break, and then I'll go back to my afternoon class. So I probably won't get as much vlogging done tomorrow. But then the weekend, Saturday, we're having some kind of cookout get together thing for my stepdaughter for her going away. She's getting ready to go off to college. And then next week, I just have my afternoon class. Yeah, I won't have a morning class until the following week. So, but I won't be vlogging next week too. I've enjoyed vlogging this week, but it does take a little bit more effort when I'm doing things to film it as well. So, but I'm gonna let y'all go for now so I can eat my breakfast and get some stuff done on the computer and then get busy with my sewing. And I got some orders to pack up. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey y'all. I'm out here walking my dog. I just heard a bunch of thunder out here earlier. There was rain clouds all over the place, but it did not rain here. I can hear the crunch of the grass beneath my feet. It's just so dry, but there's supposed to be some more rain in the area coming soon, but it's a little after 5 o'clock already. I haven't recorded much today. Been busy, but I'm gonna go back in. I'll show y'all the new fabric I got in the mail today. Yay, more fabric. But yeah, I'm just gonna check in for a minute while I'm not walking at the moment. My dog is using the bathroom, so but yep, I'll see y'all back inside in a minute. Alright y'all, I'm back inside. I've been back inside for a minute though, but I wanted to finish up one of these mini maker bags because I'm just gotta put top stitch in the rest of them. Aaron didn't put the top stitch in the rest of them, but I did one so I could show you how I put in the drawstrings. And then I'm gonna show you some fabric I got today, and then, well, no, then I'll probably show you some bags that will be coming into the shop with my next update, and then I'll show you what is in the shop still, and then I'll show you the fabric, maybe something like that. Anyway, so this little mini maker bag, string gets on everything. I finished up. This one's really a leftover bag. It's not the same size as they are. This is a little bit taller, not quite as wide. So there's fabric in there. And this one already had the sewn in label, so I had to sit around for a little while. Somebody may recognize if you have the bag that I made, the big bag I made out of this fabric. So so for my drawstring, I used this twill tape. This is lightweight twill tape. It's got a very nice weave and tight weave on it. I ordered this by the 72-yard roll from twilltape.com. It's actually produced here in Georgia. It's out of Marietta, Georgia. So they make all kinds of twill tape and canvas rug binding, which is actually what I use for my labels, and the webbing, bag handle webbing. So yeah, I've got 2 more rolls. Well, this roll's not completely full, but I got 2 more like this because I ordered a bunch because I knew I had a lot of stuff coming up. So when I cut my twill tape for my bag top, what I do, most of the time I know what this measurement is because it's a standard size, but if I have scrap bags like this, I'll measure how wide this is and then double that, and then I add 6 inches because that's going to give me enough to tie a knot in the end and have something to grab on too. Okay, so I used my dogs. They have not said anything forever. Hold on. Okay, maybe they'll stop. I don't know what they're barking at, but I used to use a safety pin, like a big old safety pin, and it works okay, but there's some materials safety pin doesn't grab on too good, and it also makes you have to poke the end into something, right? And it can come loose in the bag. I've had that happen before, and that's not fun to try to get back out because then it wants to stick in the side. So anyway, I have this thing that I use now. It's called a bodkin. It's like kind of like tweezers. It's got little grippy things on the end there. It's got this little slidey thing here. Okay, and when you slide this way, it holds it closed. Okay, and so it's got little grippy teeth that holds on to it. Okay, and it's, I say bodkin. That's spelled B-O-D-K-I-N. Some people probably have heard of them before, but when I have something like this that can ravel on the end, I fold that end this under once, and then I fold it in half, and that gives me some good stuff to grab onto. So then I just hold that down on there like that and push that in, and then I've got it, right? So then I just push this through right like that. Okay, and then what my dogs were barking at is my husband. He just come home for just a second. He's leaving again. So anyway, so I push it through just like this, and I do one side at a time, because if I try to go all the way around, this is why I like the ends like this versus the all the way around thing, right? Because it's harder to get all the way around at one time. The open end makes it easier to put the drawstring in, and it makes it easier to pull the drawstring as well. So you just push it out, and I go ahead and pull it till it stops. And the good thing about this is when you're pushing like this, it is pushing back on this, which is making it tighter. It's not making it looser. So I have had this come off before, but it's usually because of something stupid I was doing. I wasn't paying attention. That's usually what happened. So now I'll just push it all the way through the other end and push it up just like that. And I pull that off, and there we go. My drawstring is threaded. And I push it all the way back down like that to give myself room to tie this knot, because I'm just going to fold these over, and I pull that knot up really tight like that so I get as close to the end as possible. And I'll pull it back out and just check to make sure nothing weird's going on. And these, because this is 100% cotton twill, it's going to do like this. So normally I'll pull it up and I'll just trim it off. It's not gonna cause it to it may fray some more after you get it when you use it, but it's not gonna fray past that knot. Now if you use like a polyester drawstring or something like that, you can burn the ends because it's plastic and it'll just melt it. But you can't do that on this because it'll just catch on fire and then you have a problem. So just so you know. All right, so I'm not gonna put the other one in while I'm talking because I need to get done so I can get this processed and up on the thing and get done with everything else I gotta do because I gotta go work in the morning. So this is one that will be coming up in my scrappy update, this like this. And then I've got one, these aren't ironed because I always, after I flip them inside out, I take it and iron it so then I can put the top stitch around the side because that makes it much nicer finished. But so these haven't been ironed or anything like that, but it has, this one's got this ultimate power machine material on the inside and this fun Alexander Henry print with sewing notions in a bright color. And then I got one like this with flamingos and this fun stripy dot print inside. Now I made a big drawstring bag like this, but I sent it to a friend of mine. So my friend Jenna at Southern Skates, I sent it to her. So yeah, that's why I only have the little, I think I have some little zippy pouches I'll be making too with it. So that's why you didn't see any big ones like that in the shop. But this I have, it's got the sewing patterns on it, and then it's got a darker inside too, which I don't typically like to do, but when I do the scrap ones I kind of just go with it. But it says Clothier and all that stuff on the inside, and this one has gray with white polka dots, and I have one more, same inside and outside, but it has a floral gray top. So both of those. Then I have this hedgehog with the little, it's kind of got a goldy print on it, and florally print on the inside. And then those are ready for me to top stitch outside. These I've got to cut interiors for still, but these have been in the shop before, so I have two more s'mores. I love s'mores. Got 2 more alpaca or llamas or whatever they are, and cactuses. And then I do have these flamingo prints as well coming. I need to look at this because I feel like this is the one, or did I wind up cutting that off? Y'all, there was a portion of this print that I don't know what happened to it, because this is some fabric I got from Joann's out of their novelty print section, and sometimes it can feel a little rough, and I will pre-wash that. Most of my fabric I don't, but sometimes that fabric from Joann's like that can be rough feeling. It's got like extra sizing and it's just not as much thread per inch. But anyway, I must have cut it off because I don't see it now, but when I ironed my fabric, it was like there was this brown line, like a light brown line, but you could see it. It was right behind the tail feathers of one of the flamingos. It looked like he was pooping. I was like, what in the world? But I don't see that over here. I'm gonna have to really double check this when I'm not talking to y'all, because I'm paranoid now that I don't want to send out a pooping flamingo. So there'll be those 2, and then there'll be 2 more of the octopus on the damask background. So those will all be coming. Now I'm going to show you, there's not that much left in my shop. I'm going to have to say I do appreciate all the purchases, I really do, but sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with y'all. So some things that are left in the shop, I have 4 of these left still. Y'all bought all of the tropical print ones, but nobody's bought one of these. I really like this one the best, but you know, you never know. So these are only $15 because it's some canvas print that I got a really good price on, and it doesn't have any pockets or anything. It just has this slicky poly lining, so it would be good for like a grocery tote or something like that. So I have 4 of those left in the shop. They're only $15 each, so they don't sell before they renew. I'll probably take them out, like I said before, and just give them to people as gifts. I really like the print. I don't know. You never know. Sometimes I never know what's going to sell and what's not. I have just 2 zippy maker bags left. I have this watermelon print. It has the pineapple zipper charm on it, and it has the red polka dot like watermelon seeds on the inside, and this fun print on the pocket. And then I have 1 of the Tula Pink print with the, you can see the hidden serpent and swan, and there's a unicorn in there too. There he is. You can see him better right there. And this one has a wing on it, and it has this on the inside, this shimmery blue silver dots, and this other print on the pocket. So those are the 2 zippered pouches I have left currently. I do have some more that will be coming in my next shop update. I've shown them before though, and they're under a pile over there of stuff that I have to sew still, so I'm not going to pick them up yet right now. And then I have 1 Mega Maker, not Mega Maker, I don't have any of those in there currently. I have 1 drawstring maker bag in this. Now I think I had someone order this and she's like, wasn't I surprised when this was a butterfly, not an owl? If you look at it from a distance, it does look like owl eyes, but it's actually a butterfly. It's the back of the butterfly's wings. This is a Tula Pink print, and she loves to do things like that in her prints. I love her prints. So then it has the same matching pocket on the inside and this silvery dot fabric. So that is the only drawstring maker bag I have left. And you may not have noticed it if you were in there earlier, because someone had asked to reserve it. And then when I got finished with the bags and put everything in there, they decided to order the zipper bag in that print instead of the drawstring. So, and I forgot to reactivate the listing. So I realized that when I was in there the other day. So, and then the mini maker bags that I have in there right now, I have one in that Tula Pink print again. The same stuff on the inside. And then I just have these two lonely little organic farming bags. I thought they were cute, but I haven't sold. Well, I take that back. I think I had 3 of these in there or something. I think I did sell 1. So they have different tops, but they both have that fun picnic gingham picnic cloth print with ants. Those are ants on there. So that's what's inside both of them. So those are in there. So like I said, not much left in there after all the stuff I put in there, but you know, that's okay. I'm not going to complain about that. And then I have I have this one leftover maker pouch. It's in that Snips print. It doesn't have the lady on it, but it has this black stripe inside. It has a gold line of thread in there too, but it's hard to show that on there. And then I have the bigger maker pouches in these 2 prints, and the watermelon print that actually matches that zippered watermelon bag, and then this fun animal print. That's the only one I got left in that print. And well, that watermelon bag has the same thing in it that the big one did, the red dots, and this one has this blue speckledy stuff in it. And they both have a charm. They come with a smaller charm. It's like a sparkly flower, and then the watermelon one has a lollipop charm on it. So yeah, it's not that much left in the shop. So I am working hard. I'm hoping that this one, my plans are that this upcoming one will be a really huge update, because I got some stuff that's been stacked up that I need to finish, that I'm going to finish up and put in there, and that I've got scrap stuff I want to get through, and I plan on it being the debut of my traveling maker bag. I don't know how many of them I will get done to put in there. Those are more time consuming bags. Now, I've said before that my mega maker bag is $50 because I make it out of like upholstery or canvas, more heavy duty fabrics on the outside, and I quilt the inside, and it's a huge bag, y'all. I mean, it holds Afghan quantities of yarn for crocheting, big bulky yarn too. So the traveling maker bag is the same height as my mega maker bag without the band. There's a 6-inch band that goes at the top of my mega maker band for the drawstring part, but the body of it is the same size, but it has a zipper in it. It's quilted. It has an interior pocket that runs across the whole side like the mega maker bag, but it also has a inset zipper pocket on the other side. Plus I have to make the handles. So it's a lot more work than the mega maker bag. So I haven't set the price yet. I've got to figure that out. But I do know it will be more than the $50. I'm thinking it's probably going to be closer to $60. But I really want to figure out things before I say that for sure. But just know it will definitely be towards that price range, because it's a nicer, it's meant to be carried as a tote, a purse and things, you know, like that, and not just as a project bag. So I call it Traveling Maker because you can stick other projects down in there and smaller projects down in there and your other stuff when you're traveling. That's why I call it a Traveling Maker bag. So now, all right, let me get done with this so I can finish my snack. I have this Chobani Flip S'mores is what it's called. I love these little things. They have all kinds of flavors. This one's got little chocolate chips and graham crackers, and it's, I guess the yogurt's supposed to be marshmallow flavored. I don't know, but it's pretty good. So let me show you these fabrics right quick I got in today. Couple of more Christmas prints. More snow globes. These are different than the ones I showed you before. Look at that Yeti. Little fat Yeti and a penguin and a polar bear and just all kinds of fun stuff. So, and then I got this one. This one's really cute because I couldn't see everything on the print. Because some people, when they sell a fabric, they just show whatever image they get from the manufacturer. But sometimes you can't see the whole print that way. But luckily, it turned out to be a really cute print. See? Look, Santa stuck in the chimney. And then we got in that window, it's a constellation, looks like a reindeer. And there's some penguins playing. There's a cat looking out the window with some Christmas lights. That looks like an elf peeking in the window. The Christmas tree. There's a little pooch in his house. And there was one more, because it doesn't repeat very often. Well, you can see it here. It's the silhouette of the Santa Claus in the trees. So I thought that was a really cute print. And I think that I have plenty of Christmas fabrics. The only thing I might have to get is some lining fabric. So I always buy the prints, and then I don't, even though I use prints on the lining too, they need to be more to coordinate with it and not have a image like this, because I want that on the outside of the bag. So sometimes I forget to do that. It's hard for me to buy those prints like that because I definitely don't like solids, really. Just not a solid person. But anyway, then I got these. These are all called corked or uncorked, I don't know. But they all have this, it looks like cork, but it's got these little shimmery gold places in it. So I got it in this color, in this darker blue, this darker brown, and then in this lighter blue. It's really pretty because, like I said, it's shimmery. All those little gold places are shimmery. And this would be something that I'll be using on the bottom of bags. I plan on making some totes, not like the one I showed you, but the quilted totes with the handles, the fabric handles, and the pockets in them. So, all right, one more thing. I got some fabric from Girl Charlie. They had a sale the other day, and I grabbed a couple of things. Like, I need some more knit fabric, but you know, this is a very soft, thin knit, but I really liked the print and the color on it. Don't remember what I paid for them because I didn't write that down. And this one I got enough to make leggings out of. It's just brown and black, but it has peacock feathers all over it. Look at there. Now that I see that, I don't know that I want that across my butt, but I don't wear leggings except in the house, y'all. I just don't. And then this is a jersey fleece. See, it's got the little, it's like a thin sweatshirt material, like a much thinner than normal, but it has that soft stuff on the inside. I just really loved this print with the stars and different scattered and different sizes. It's very soft. Yeah. So anywho, that's it. I actually have more fabric over there I haven't shown y'all. I got a while back, and I'll probably show you like Saturday or something, because like I said, I gotta work all day tomorrow, I'll probably do a little bit in the morning and then at my lunch break and then some after class. So this has turned out longer than I thought it was going to be today because I showed you all that stuff. So I'm gonna let y'all go so I can edit this and get it uploaded. The reason they go uploaded so late at night is because it takes so darn long to get it to do it. It's crazy. It takes, like, I've been around 30 minutes. It takes an hour at least to upload it to YouTube. And that doesn't include the time it takes me to edit it, process it, render it, export it from the software to my computer so I can upload it to YouTube. Because I've tried uploading it directly from the software and that takes even longer. So if I go to my dad's house, 11 minutes. Well, my typical hour and a half podcast, 11 minutes. It takes almost 3 hours to upload that here at my house. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go, like I said already. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.